said you're meant to burn as bright as a star among the midnight sky. All the pressure blinded me, but now I see I'm no different from the rest. You said I'd fly away, but my walls have kept me down. Now I'm lost and I'm afraid, and I'm close to hit the ground. You said I'd fly away. You said I'd fly anyway, but I keep on falling. You said I'd fly anyway, but I keep on falling. But I keep on falling. We're all searching for that
Hello everyone.
show me proof
Okay.
there is some.
Hello everyone. Hello History Bricks. Ignatis, remember? Hello.
I am okay with the choices I
This unskippable monkey hats. Don't know what is it. What kind of ad you are referring to? By the way, welcome to this kinda new kind of a live stream. Simply because I would like to make something that usually I don't work with. I mean, on one side I think it's still military because, you know, castles were made for self-defense. But one of my biggest passion, for who don't know, is fantasy. So medieval things are something I really like, especially video games about it. Age of Empire, maybe some of you know this name, was one of my favorite video games, strategy game, with, you know, castles, catapults, paladins, and so on. So this is something I always wanted to do. Well, actually not this. At the beginning I wanted to make a castle or similar, but main problem with castles is that they are big, large, and you know my politic about not making things larger than 1 meter, because I don't want them to be too large, difficult to build, you need the space, you need money. And then I had this idea. Why I don't try to make a castle that can be built in with not so much money, and you don't need so much space neither. So finally, the moment you are waiting for, the castle will be in 1:300 scale, the same scale I'm lately using for my projects that I really love this scale. For example, the Harleyburg class, the Antonov AN-225, the Myriad, the cargo transport, or for example the spaceships like the Space Shuttle. This scale is really awesome, I really like it, and in this scale the castle will be much smaller, of course. So this is my idea, and I also thought, instead of making one standard castle for everyone, why don't make it modular? So today we will start making parts of the castle that anyone can buy separately and build its own version of it. So for example, today I would like to start with, I think, the most iconic part of a castle, the walls. So we will make different kind of walls. I want to make them modular as well, so you can change the inclination. Maybe I have already some ideas about it, and maybe we can make the towers, the gate, every single thing, every single part of the modular castle will be shared separately, so you can get only one or two or maybe all the parts of the castle to build your own. And we make also different versions of it, more variants. For example, the tower can be, you know, with a square base, round base, hexagon base, and so on. So that's my idea. I have no idea where to start, to be honest, because it's the first time I try something similar. So will be fun. Here I found some random images about castles, just to have an idea more or less about what we can try to achieve. I kinda do not like the walls here with this kind of roof. I like more something like this, but before starting making, you know, round things that are more difficult, I would like to start with something squarey. Something like, I don't know, these are hexagon, I think, base, but, you know, something more squarey. But first thing, the walls. I think the walls are the base for everything. And the most difficult part here will be finding the scale. Because 1 to 300 the scale, okay, it's a scale, but how big they are actually. For 1 to 300 scale, if we want to use a human as a reference, humans are something like this, okay? So let's make it, I don't know, in white and maybe some red, I don't know, just to give it some color, okay? And maybe we can make more people like this with different colors, you know, medieval color like blue, yellow, green, and so on, okay? This is just to give you an idea about, you know, people that are around somewhere. Now, let's say this is our, let's save, well, 1 to 300 castle. Maybe later I can separate it into walls and different stuff. You know, castle walls, castle bridge, castle gate, castle tower, but for now let's say castle, because I have still not a precise idea about what to do. So these are people. Later we can try also making some, you know, more precise stuff like an armory or like barracas and similar. And so also armaments like catapults. So here we can try to make a catapult just to have an idea about how big would be the walls, because walls are made to defend against what. So let's say these are people. How big should be a catapult? Something like this, maybe. So here we need some wheels, I guess. We do have some wheels already ready for you know, simply to check what we are doing. In this moment I do not want to concentrate here so much. Maybe I remember there were some 1x4 wheel parts. Maybe they were made for train. I don't remember, but I actually have these parts in my collection, my old collection. They were 1x4. Maybe in a plate modified. I don't know where they are. Let me check a second. I think maybe plate modified, it may be. It was a 1x4 with 2 pins on the side. Oh, okay, this one, okay. So just as a kind of reference, we have this one here, one here. We need something connected to them. Find compatible bricks. Ah, thank you. So let's add some wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4, find compatible bricks. Actually, here I'm not really sure, because of course these are wheels. Medieval things were made in wood, so not sure. Well, now it's just as a reference, okay. So yes, I'm building a wall catapult simply for reference, but you know me, I'm crazy about these things. But you know, a catapult were made something like this. There were stuff, let's say a tile here, and then here we had the main part of the catapult with a hinge, maybe hinge, something like this. Compatible bricks, please. I want to make it faster, possibly. I need it just as a reference, just to understand if we are going into the right direction. Something like this, okay? And this is our catapult now. Can you go higher? Why you have to do this, my friend? Why? I hate when this program does these things. So just because the wheel is not as he likes, here the ground is not, you can see it, the ground is not positioned into the right way. Okay, so if we do this, maybe the ground should come back normal. Let's see. Oh, finally. Okay, this is just as a reference. Now, if these are people, how high they should be the wall? Let's start, I don't know, with a standard brick. I think we may start from here. This is the bad brick I do not like. Hide this one. No, maybe keep it. Let me read some comments, because I was too much concentrated on a stupid catapult. Dart, I'm really dying waiting for the Su-57 instructions. Don't worry, they will arrive. There was a technical problems, unfortunately, so it's not my or Cody fault. It was, an informatic problem, technical problem. I just want to say that they were lost, so they needed to be redone, and he's already doing an awesome and working even too much, to be honest. So I'm sorry, but you have to wait. Keep in mind that to get something good, you don't have to rush it. So even if it takes months, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. They arrive. They arrive. Also because you waited, I don't know, 2 years to get the Su-57. I don't remember when exactly I had the first request for this build. More than 1 year, probably. Well, I'm sure more than 1 year, probably 2. So, what is it? 1 or a few days more. These wheels are bigger than people. Well, actually, to be honest, they should be bigger, right? Catapult. Well, depending on the catapult, of course, but, you know, the one I have in mind in Age of Empire where, well, this one is quite small. But for example, here, see, quite large. Quite large. Huh. But maybe yes, maybe too large, you are right. So if we do this, they should be the right dimension. And actually this catapult is even too large. It's more like a trabucco, I think is in English as well. that is much larger, this one. So as overall dimension, maybe this one is too big. But to get an idea, I think is not bad. Maybe smaller. Maybe a little bit smaller would be better. Is castle for Minecraft? Yep, Santiago. It's just like a Lego version of Minecraft. That's not wrong. Okay, could you make a functional catapult? In this scale, I probably not. Simply because the... Well, no, I'm not sure, but probably not. Because the functional parts in Lego are larger than the catapult. Because there are some parts we can use to fire. But in this scale, I think they are... I'm not sure. We will check it later, but we will check it. So, how high will be our wall? Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 is already a good number. Let's go with 10 for now. So let's say these are people attacking. Boom! The wall is quite high for them. Okay, so I think 10 could be a good number. Remember that I want to make it not too large. That's our objective. So you have to look at it and say, oh, beautiful castle, but don't need too much space for it. We can make also different... I don't know if making the same wall but with different height or different kind of walls, still not sure. But 10 should be a good number. Let's, for a second, think about the gate. Okay, let's say this one can be a gate. So these are people. Let's say that a bridge could be 6 or 8 large. 8, I think, a very good gate would be enough. So let's say 10 for now. People are so high, so probably a good position would be here. Wait, now it's 6 large. We want it to be more. Okay, so let's say this would be our gate with the tower. Higher probably. Something like this. Not bad, not bad. Maybe we can make the towers a little bit higher. Something this way. Also because we can make this one higher. So if this is our gate, here we have the tower. Why not? Why not? Okay, so today we can also start making the gate, for example. And what about the walls? We need to know also the depth. Now, these are our people, as we said before, so they will walk also on top of the walls. So we need space for, I don't know the technical name of the things you can usually see here. These kind of, these are defenses for the archers. So we need to make them as well. But we need also space for them to walk. So we need maybe one here, one next to him. So you need space for 2 of them. But maybe even more. So I think 3 may be a good idea. Or 3 or 4. I think 3 or 4 would be the best for the wall. Let's see. 3 for the people. Or maybe 4. I think 4 would be better. So you have a lot of space for them to walk. What do you think? Or maybe 3. Maybe 3 is better. I think we can keep 3. Simply because it's 1 to 300, so I'm trying to, you know, follow some kind of rule. So the rule of 3, so 300, so 3 wide here, the part we need. And here maybe it can be 6. But 6? I don't know. 6 would be... Well, not bad. But no, I want it to be larger. Okay, more or less I have an idea about what to do. Maybe we can start with the gate first, and then we continue with the walls. Even because with the gate we have to make 2 towers. So the gate will be something like this. So you have tower, tower, the gate, and closed on the top. But not this kind, I do not like it. Well, for now at least. We can make more of them later. But more something like this one. For example, this is an interesting idea of castle, because we have lower walls here and higher walls behind. That can be an idea as well. So let's say a castle gate, just to have an idea about what we can do. Something like this could be good. I don't like this kind with the roof and the wood, but that's an idea too. So I would like to start with something more... okay, this one is made with Lego, but in minifigure scale. I would like to make something like this, but not a minifigure, so much smaller. This one is Minecraft. Yep, this is Minecraft. So something with this style would be my idea for now, but later on we can make also different kind of towers, because as I said before, this one will be modular. So when you get one kind of tower, you can get all of them and choose the tower you prefer. That's the idea, or even mix them if you want. So something like this, very simple. That's my idea for now. Okay, let's start making the tower, because we need 2 of them. So let's start making one. If we choose this one, so it's 5, the tower has to go a little bit outside as well. So if this is 5, should be 6 and 7. That's why maybe making it 8 would be better. Simple because, you know, in bricks we have more even numbers than odd, because we have 3, but we don't have 5, 7, but we have 4, 6, 8. So making it larger maybe is the best idea. Hello Maximator. What do you mean with stables? Maybe it has more... stables are the part with horses, right? I think. The stall. I think you are referring to it. So, yep. You lost the first part of the live stream. This one will be modular. So, we start, for example, now making the gate, the walls, the towers, and it will be modular. So, you can get every part separately, and we have also to find a way to connect them together. For the inside, we will do the same. We can make, for example, I don't know, stable, barracas, blacksmith, and other things, a market in this scale, and you can choose what to get and where to place it, because my main idea is to make it self-standing, so stable in this way, in this sense. So you don't need a base. We have to make every part self-standing. This way you can build it as big as you want. where you put horses. Okay, perfect. So, for example, here we have, this one is the gate now. It's just an idea. I still don't have a precise idea how to make it connectable to the rest. But for example, we have this part. We will have the base. In this case, it should be 8 by 12, I guess. 8 by 11. Really exists something 2, 4, 6. Really. Sorry, I got a little bit confused by it. But 6 by... Wait, 6 really? Ah, yes, okay. 6 by 12. If this is the gate, this one will be the base. Nothing else. So the same shape will be up until the end, up until the base. This way you can positioning the wall or the gate or whatever, wherever you want. And everything will follow the same. So every single part will be self-standing, separately. You can take it and build your own castle if you want. And use just, maybe you say, oh, I like how the gates made by the art. So you have your castle with your gates and so on. You will choose what to get, what not, how many to get. For example, the walls, you want to make a wall room in your house of walls, you can do it. I'll make it in a way that you can, you know, for example, take just one wall, will be, I don't know, let's say 20 centimeters, more or less, will be okay. You want to make 1 meter, you can buy 5 of them and make 1 meter of walls. But the base for now, I don't need it, because I want first to figure out the shape of it. And I think we may start with the wall. For the wall, to give it this kinda of brick look, we have bricks. So why don't use them exactly as they are? So the best way would be making, let's say this one should be 8, 8, 6, 6. Okay, because I want it to make squarey towers for now, for this first version. Of course, as I said before, in the future... I forgot to remove this. Okay, sorry. This one is... Okay. Hide. I don't want this. Are more expensive, more difficult to find, problematic. Same for the 1 by... Not 1 by 6. Height. Yes, height. I had to reinstall the program lately because of a problem. It still has bugs. And I forgot to remove this again. If you remember, we already did it before. I removed many of them, many kind of them, but not all. Let's see, I think it's the same here. Okay, height. Okay. So for the base, to give it a more, you know, brick look, I would like to use this. Now, how? I still don't know. Let's say, because if we do something like this, this is the dimension of the bricks, see? That's a kinda good. But maybe 3 would be the best. I think the 1x4 are the easiest to find, maybe also most affordable. So a wall tower made 1x3 would look like this way. Of course, we need also some 2 and so on. Something like this, something like this. Okay, so this will be the look of it. What do you think? Because I think 2 is too not enough. I do not think so. No. Nah. I think this one may be better. Let's try with 4. 4. So we need one here, one here, one here. With 4 we can have something this way. And maybe something like this, okay? Don't know which one do you think looks better. Let's keep in mind that later we will add also some details on them to make them look better. For example, some kind of windows still have to figure out. But now I just want to choose the brick to use. I think the 1x3 looks better. This one I think they look too large. What do you think? Or maybe the problem is just here. What if we do something like this? I don't know, the 1x4 seems too large. No base means clips on walls. Then I was thinking as connection, also to get all the possible inclination you want, hinges as main possibility. Where they are. The idea of hinges is good. Okay. And to be precise, this one that should be available in light bluish gray, I think. No. Okay. So the idea would be, let's take this one as example. So remove one here, one here. This one will go here, and this one will go here. Okay. When you have modular, you can buy. Now it's the tower, is not the wall, so you will not connect two walls together. But let's say that two towers together. But let's say here you have a wall with the same kind. On this side here you will have this one. Okay, now it's not perfectly. But this way you can connect as many as you want, one to next to each other, and you can get them flat if you want them flat, or achieve any kind of inclination you want. Let's say your wall has to be this way, you get it this way, you want it this way, and so on. In fact, they will connect it not here on the front, but on the back, because on the back you can of course get the inclination you want better. See, on this side. So I think this will be the system. Every module of the modular castle will have this one on the right side and this one on the left side. Okay. So we'll start from here and we'll finish here, and you can connect them as many as you want. For the walls will be the same, so we can choose some sort of standard length. If you want it to make it completely flat, you can still do it even connecting with this without problems. So I think it's the best decision. The only thing I'm not sure is here. I think 1x3. Because the one, also the 2x2 to be honest, but this one I think is a pin in the bottom. I don't want to be vulgar to make it, because you need a lot of parts, so you have to buy many of them, even if this one looks better to me. What do you think? There is a 1x2 special piece that has bars built into it, making you able to hide the clips connections. Maybe I understand what you mean because I have it. The brick width bar, brick modified width bar. I think it's this one, but the result will be the same. So if you have this one and we build it as I'm intention to. So let's see. If the tower 6, okay, let's say this one is our wall. Now I'll make it. It's just to have an idea. Okay, let's say our wall will be this long. Okay. The connection, this one is the tower. The connection will be not present here, but on the back. Ah no, I removed both of them, sorry. 1 and 2. Okay. Let's see if I can show you. This way, when you have this one here and this one on this side and connect them, see, this one is hidden. From here you cannot see it if it's flat. If you change the inclination a bit, of course now will not move simultaneously because they are not connected together, so let's create a connection momentarily. When you go and change your inclination a little bit, the only thing you can see is this little space. But that's it. I think it's not a big deal. Let's change. Let's come back here. I'm not sure. I would like to use this one because it looks more like, you know, more castle-y. I think it will be only a pain to make because of the number of parts, because you need a lot of them, but the final look I think is worth it. For the base will be slightly different. So for the base I think we may use a 3 3 3 3 3 3 sorry 3 3 and maybe just for the sides that are less visible we may use 8. So let's go into bricks 1 by 8 1 by 8. Music, stop it. Okay, so this will be our base, okay, for the tower. As plate we can use a 8 by 8. We have it, so we can use it somewhere. Okay, 8 by 8. Okay, so this is our base. Now we can go with the 2 by 2. One here, one here, one here, one here. The final result is not as I intended to be. What if we rotate it? You know, I want the base look different, so maybe flat. Maybe. At this point we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just do one side to have an overall view of the result. Still don't like it. Here we need some work to do because I want it to be different. What about some slopes? Maybe 1 by 2. this is what I say, what I was intending when I told you about the details. We may add some details. So the tower would be something this way. Kinda like it. We can make them even higher because we also have the higher one. So let's see what if we use the higher one. So maybe we can do something this way. And maybe for the angle we also have this one, okay? What do you think? To me looks very nice. Let's see. Of course the base now is larger, so we need to modify it a little bit. Well, more than a little bit to be honest, but man. Can we get a gate that folds down mechanically, like with axles and crank? The gate has to have this kinda of, I don't know how you can call it. It's like a net with metal. And of course we also need an elevating bridge. So the idea is something like the one we had before, castle. Not this one, something, okay, something like this. Maybe you cannot see it because it's very small. But the idea is something like this, okay? Or maybe not. Maybe we can get first the standard gate, and then we can make also a gate with a bridge. So you can get the gate for, you know, a plain space, or a gate with water around it. So we can get even more of them. Rafu, hello, I just received the parts from WIP bricks on for your Su-30. Will be very fun. Will be very fun to build. Believe me. You will probably have a lot of fun. Also because you choose a quite a large set. Even if it may seem not, but it's quite large. Okay, now I'm checking the scale with the gate, and I think it's perfect. I like it. Of course, we need to add one more here, one more here, one more here, one more here. Okay. The inside, I do not want to make it filled, because it's useless in this scale to make inside of this specific part, but we can still add the details. And now I show you what I have in mind. First, I need some 1 by 1 brick. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Actually, this one can be simply copied and mirrored. It's faster. So let's complete what we do have here. For the ground, I don't know if making it in bluish gray or green, you know, because of the terrain. So maybe this part can be in green, maybe not. Or actually, what if we make it without even this? should be self-standing in any case, but can't be sure. 3, 1, 2 and 3. Remove. Faster, copy. Okay. Ah yes, here we need a plate 4 by 12 or 4 by 10 by 10. Thank you very much for the help, program. As always, you are always so good when I have to make to place things on the ground. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, this is the main base for the tower. What I would like to do, on the internal side, you have to go inside the tower somehow. So, even if the inside will be empty, here I would like to make a little gate. Just because we are here, how we can make it, I have some ideas on how to make it with bricks, but we do have in the panels, well actually no panels, but I think door and windows, we do have something without anything we can use for this kind of stuff. You know, like frames but smaller. See, something like this. This one should be a window in minifigure scale. But for this little fella, it's kinda door, right? It looks like a door. Is this part expensive? Just to have an idea. Absolutely not. What do you think? We can have it with this little arc, or we can have it, you know, squarey. But squarey, I don't know, do not look like a door. While like this, yes. This one will be in grey, now that I think about it, because here we can also have the base with tiles. So once you decide how do you want your ground, you can make it with tiles. Tiles. So here we can also add a tile here immediately, but we will have more. And this can be in green if you want, you know, the grass, or you can make them in grey if you want some stone, or if you want in brown if you want some dirt. So for now, let's remove them. And this is the, you know, how people can go inside the tower. We do not care about the inside, so this is enough. Now we have simply to grow up our tower. Okay, this is the front, so I want it to be more this way, maybe. Here we may add some details this way, maybe. No. Still trying to find how to make it properly. Let's start building and then we decide, because otherwise I cannot be sure. Okay, this is our first layer. Okay, so copy, rotate, connect, rotate, connect. Here is much faster. In real life, probably with all these 1x2 parts, can be a bit frustrating. Too far. Okay, I don't like here, but we can fix it. We can fix it. I don't know if maybe it's better using 1x1 parts. Maybe looks better this way. Kinda. What if we add one here and maybe adding some details as brick modified, that I already want to add these details here and there, but maybe let's start adding one here. Okay, one here and a tile. Okay. Brick modified. Let's try with this one. I don't know why this part is not turning out as expected. And let's add one here as well. Okay, maybe, because this will be added also somewhere else. For example, we may add one here. Actually, here maybe we may add with an ingot. No, ingot is not good. Simple tile. Okay, see? We will add more of this here and there to give it some more realistic shape, you know. One here, okay? Like this. And I think it's better. We will do it on, well, this one is the tower. That we will use it for the gate as well, but is a tower that will be self-standing. So we will make all the four sides properly made. I'm not sure about the sides, to be honest. Simply because of the walls. If we connect a wall next to it, how we can make it working properly? Making modular things is not so easy as you may think. Hello Santiago, yes it is. Or it may be. Let's add one level more for sure. And here I think we may close the tower. We can make the top of the tower. Now what we have to add are a few things. First, here we have the you know, maybe can go a little bit higher. This is the height of the walls, okay? The towers are higher. I think the wall will be this high. We need to add also here a little door for the people to go inside and outside it. And the same on the other side if you want to add a wall. But to make it modular, I have the idea. We have to make the sides, right and left sides, customizable. So if this wall is the tower, sorry, is an angle tower, you have to choose where to position the doors. So we have to make it to make the section with the doors customizable. So while this one will stay this way, we can do something. This one is yes, we can do it. We can add one here as well, and to the other side as well. Let me think. If we connect a wall here, making something that can be adopted in many different situations, it's not so easy. But I like it, because it's quite challenging. I like it. I like it a lot, to be honest. So... I think we may start with the gate. This way we have something where to start. So, why you are not connected to everything else? What? This program lately, the last update is going... Come on! I suggest you to not update the program. I really suggest you to not update it, because the last update is a big deal. In many ways. Okay, let's stop this one here for now. Okay, let's think about the gate now. This one is 10 large. 10 large, okay, so we may do something like this. What do you mean in the hard way? Did you lose something? Otherwise, I immediately download the previous version of it. Well, I'll do it anyway, but I hope this will last enough to not having, you know, bigger deals than we are already having now. 4x10, let's say a plate 6x10. Oh, come on! Ugh! So frustrating. I'll for sure download again the program and go to the previous version, because this one is... Oh my god, impossible. Okay, simply remove everything because it's stupid. Now, this one will be the gate. So we can keep the tower connected this way with a door, and now I'll show you why. Of course we will have the same to the other side, okay? So our gate will be 2, 4, 6, 8 large. Is it enough for people? Yes, I think they can go many people inside. I don't know if 8 or 10, to be honest. Ah, yes, I cannot select everything because the program is not working properly today. Let's do it manually, just to check how much space we do have between them. I mean, I think should be okay. I think it's easier to build everything now and later think about how to make it modular. I want to keep this, remove this one. I want to add, sorry, some doors on the side for people. No, actually no. Actually no. No. If they want to go inside the wall, they have to go from the inside, not the middle or the outside. So this way is enough. Let's see how high you should be. Okay. This should be enough. Again, modular, so you're right. Go away. Oh, come on. Okay. And let's see. Let's see. 6 by 12. Then 1 by 1 bricks. One here, one here, one here, one here. With plates, maybe one here, one here, one here. Remove. Everything go lower by a little bit. Okay. Of course we have to do the same to the other side. Then we need a layer here of, bricks. Okay. Then we may add another one of these. And on the top we may add this here. Sorry. Same to the other side. In this moment I'm improvising. What is the name of this program? Studio stud.io by Bricklink. Something this way, and of course we have to also do this. Tile here, tile here. Of course, where people walk will be a different color. And I think that 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No! Oh! Okay, better. Plate. Give me a plate. Okay, now it's more accurate because we need also a little bit of walls on the side. Now people can be finally placed here. I don't know if keeping the top stood or studless. So we can add some tiles, but we have to rise everything by one more, to get the right shape. Maybe with tiles looks better. You know what? Even though the very micro figures cannot stand up by themselves, I think is better. The only thing I'm not sure is better to do this or simply add a 1 by 12 here, 1 by 12 here. What about 1 by 4, 1 by 4, and 1 by 4? Looks better. What about 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3? What about 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 3, 1 by 2? No. Many trees is better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Here we absolutely need something like this one. Okay, and maybe even one here somewhere. Maybe the 1 by 1. Okay. Well, we can add more of these details later. It's not important now. And the tiles, we need a 2 by 4. Only 2 by 4 tiles. So one here, and so on. The 2 by 4 will be slightly different color compared to the walls. So if we make the walls light bluish gray, here they can be or in white or maybe darker. Maybe we can use the dark bluish gray. Still don't know. What I know is that here and here we need to add doors. One here and one here. Okay. In this case we have the tile here already, so the doors has to go lower. Okay. Okay, save. So until now I think it's starting to look good. Another detail we may add, for example, how it looks like if we add something like this. You know, like it's broken in the angles. One here, maybe one to the top here as well. And this is the front, so we may do the same also on the other side. Just I have to be careful to not add too many details, otherwise you get the opposite effect. It looks some sort of fake. But about details we can add as many as we want. So what do you think about our gate? Of course, yes, here we need to maybe add just one layer more. Right. Rotate, thank you. I think this will be the right height for us. On the top, I would like to achieve something interesting. Now, here we have very micro figures. Let's call them this way, okay? Usually I would simply put an 8-byte here and completing with this system as well. Instead, I want to do something. You know, inside the walls, inside the towers, sorry, you have stairs, usually cycling stairs or similar, and you reach the roof by a hole in the roof, and I would like to keep it, you know, just to give it more realistic look of it, a more realistic look. And to do it, I'm thinking to use 2x4 bricks, maybe. Let's see if my idea works. Remove these 3 and add 1, 2 and 3. Remove you and add 1. Okay, remove 1, 2 and 3. But on this side then would be weird, so no. Sorry. Here, let's add the 2x2. A 2x2. The idea was good, but now is too small. No, the hole has to be larger. And I don't know where to... Or maybe no. Maybe the hole can be 1x1. Because the... No, I think the stairs would be a little bigger. I think a 2x2 would be better. So the idea was to do something like this, okay? And keep the hole here for the stairs, but then you can see the inside. Idea number 2. Let's go back to the standard version. As we said before, we can reach the roof with a hole. But usually this hole has also an hatch. So, just because we want to add the same system here. So, should be something like this. Copy. Okay. I don't know what else it copied, but the idea is to do something like this, okay? Copy. Come on. Copy. Copy. Okay. Then one here. Something is wrong. Okay, yes, now I know what's wrong. You have to go slightly higher. You as well, my friend. Okay, on this side 3. Here we may do 4, 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, okay. 1 and 2 here, here, here. Then we need the tiles, as we said before, here, here, and we may add the hatch, maybe making it, with a plate somewhere, maybe here, for example. Okay. And in this case we may even change this tile 2x2. This is our hatch. With this we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we may, let's see, no, don't like it. Don't like it. What we may do is something this way instead. What do you think? I kinda like it. And of course, let's copy everything to the other side. Copy and mirror. Okay, this is our first gate prototype. I have to add still more details, so we will add more details. But this is our gate prototype for now. That needs, let's see. Sorry, you are 6 by 10. That's okay to me. Actually, you know what, we can do the same also here. Copy mirror on this side, copy mirror to the other side. Okay. This is our castle gate. To make it modular, as I said before, I would like to use this. That's my idea. But I don't say cannot be changed. But the idea is to add one here, one here. I think it should be enough, because actually these are needed simply to connect. They don't have to, you know, sustain any kind of heavy weight or else. So if you have just one, I think is enough. I think is enough to keep everything in position, right? What do you think? My only problem now is the wall. Okay, let's start making the wall. The wall have to be high as the gate, obviously. Let's take the gate as example. Music, stop it. Let's take the gate as example, okay? Copy. What's happening? Oh my god, this update is a downgrade more than update, to be honest. Okay, so this is the final height of the wall. But we want it to be modular, so I won't make it too long. But we will find some sort of length that can be useful, but at the same time you can decide how many of them you want. Now, this one I think is too short. I think making all the walls this way, I think is too short. The double of it probably is better. And as dimension, I think this should be good. Okay. Now, what we have to do is first removing this, because this is a wall. Okay. We have to change here. Remember to add here this one, because it's modular. On the other side, nothing, simply because we said double of the sides. I think this way should be enough. So let's say this goes here. I don't know if keeping the walls empty or not, because they always connect to something. Nah, let's close them. Yes, because depending on what we have to do, yeah, things can change. Okay, you go here, you go here, remove. Copy mirror, copy mirror, remove. This is a detail that I would like to keep, so I simply move it somewhere else. You go here, you go here, and you go here. Okay. You are not what I'm searching for anymore. This one can be changed because it's not a gate. So this one can be slightly lower. Yes, it can. Let's select everything this way. Can be slightly lower compared to this one. Actually not, because here people go inside here and they should be able to go outside to the other side, so no. Actually not, but Batman, I prefer to do something this way. You can go lower, okay, okay, maybe not, okay. Select everything here, okay, and here we may do something different. This is a 6x12, and that's a no. 6x10 first. Come on. It's tiring. Okay. Copy and mirror. And then what we may do is adding some 4x6 plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This way. 2 and 3. Copy and mirror. Alright, now here something has to change. Well, actually we can do something this way. Move this way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Move slightly this way. Copy and mirror. Remove what we have more. Here we may add 1, or maybe remove, and remove. Okay, yes. Changed my mind. Move everything here. The funny thing about this project is that I don't have anything to follow, like I usually do with, you know, blueprints and everything. So I can simply, you know, use my own imagination to decide what to add and what not. Okay. You go here. You go here. Copy and mirror. Okay, I think this may be good. The problem here connecting everything will be that here the wall is not completely squarey, okay? So you cannot connect it simply this way. Oh my god, it's going crazy. We lost something, okay. Let's hope the project will be saved correctly at least. The only problem here, what happened? Why you? Okay. So what I was saying is my problem here with, well, actually, I'm thinking one thing. The gate will always have some walls, okay, on the sides. But let's say you want it to start from here, for example, you want it, because I was thinking to add just a little bit of wall here as a start. That may be an idea. So just because this one is not the tower itself, this one is the gate, okay? For the tower we will think a different way, but here we may start adding, this one is 6 by 10, so it's 6 is 2, 4, 6, perfect. We may connect this one here, okay? That of course can connect, right, perfect. But cannot move because of this, so I need one more. Okay, so I was thinking to add just this little part of wall on both sides. This way you should be able to connect, and then you can or keep it straight if you want, because if you want it straight, why not? Or you can add the inclination you want this way, okay? Incline it like this, or even more, depending on you. Of course, this way would be quite weird, but I'm thinking to more possibilities. This solution I think is the best, because let's say you want to get more walls, okay? Just adding, you know, just to get the modular thing. You know, you can add. Come on! Believe me, I'm not the one clicking anything here. It's doing everything by itself, not you. But this way you can have your wall as big as you want, and even try, you know, to get this sort of curvature if you want. When you have to get a bigger angle, so just say, let's see if we can do it without copy. Okay, more or less. Let's say you want to get a very big angle. So okay, just like this. So this is a very big angle. Of course, you will connect here a tower first. So we will get a tower, and then you get the larger angle. So that's my idea. So let's add, as we were planning. Oh, I have to go. Damn. I have to go. So how? Well, fastly. Let's add here on this side only slightly larger wall. You have to go this way, you have to go this way. you, and you are not needed. Up until well, one brick above this one. One brick above this one, so that's okay. This way. One by one. I just finished the gate and I go. By the way, I think this project is really funny. I'm having a lot of fun. Don't know about you, but to me it's pretty interesting. I was thinking something is weird because the tower is larger. So that was my error. You have to go here, my friend. Here, my friend. Nope, wrong again. Here. Okay, better. Better. Don't need this. Don't need this one neither. For the structure purpose, still don't know about this neither. Okay. Here this is inside, you cannot see it, so for the inside we can simply use 1x6. Come on, closer. I need you for reference. Brick 1x6. Brick 1x6. This is just for, you know, structure purpose. 1x1 goes here. Well, actually, here we can even use an angle. We have it. Why not? Okay. 2x2. These are visible, so I want to keep them clear because they are visible. See, and I'm wrong again. No, wait. What the f... You go here. You angle go here. Okay. Then I need 1x1 here. Brick 1x3. One here. One here. One here. One here. Perfect. 1x2. 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 1x3. 1x3. You become 1x4. And 1x4. 1x1. 1x2. Okay. 1x6 plate. Later I'll simply copy and mirror everything because it's faster, so I delete everything and copy and mirror. Is much faster solution. And now let's connect it momentarily to see the result. Ah, right. Things go... Ah, right. No, wait. I'm confused. What the fuck is happening? I'm really confused. This is a 1x2, 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 1x2. Okay. Now it's properly done. Maybe, hopefully. Connect here, please. Okay. See? So this is the final result with... Wait a second. Copy mirror. Okay, now we know exactly where it has to go the door. Okay, perfect. And being modular, I think you one corner, okay, see. Then we may add here we have to close the gap. 1, 2, and 1 to the top. Okay. Here we may use longer bricks. Why not? 1 by 3 here. 1 by 3 here. 2 by 6 plate. 1, 2. You go same as here. And 1 and 2. And maybe one more here. Something this way. Or this way. Sorry, 1 by 2 is sure. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I prefer the other one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, what do you think? For today that's all, so we'll continue next time. The wall has to be made modular, so we will have this part. You can connect it straight or rotate it, but let me add a second this one, okay? So we can move it. Ah yes, people on top will not move. Let's make them invisible, so they should not interfere. Okay, and then you can get slightly inclinations if you want, okay? This way. You can add as many inclinations as you want, slightly inclination this way. Because if you want a larger inclination, you will add a tower. So you will add a tower here and you can go straight up or in another direction. What do you think? You know what else we may do? Something else we may do, before I forget, my last idea, brick modified, we may add one brick here, and do the same here, and the same here, and the same here. Ah, come on! I don't know why it's not going in the direction I'm saying. Okay, doing something like this, and then dig one here, one here, one here, one here, this way, okay? To cover the gap. So even if you put it straight, where you have the connections, today the program will not collaborate. Ah, because something is disconnected. Sorry. So where you have the connections. Oh, come on, I connected. Ah. Oh, come on. Now the program, I have to downgrade the app. Oh, come on, it's not working properly, but when it's straight, you have something like this. If you have some sort of inclinations, you still get it covered for almost the whole dimension. What do you think? What do you think? I think it may be a nice idea. One will go here, one will go here, One will go to the other side. What do you think? Considering that there will be more of this on the walls, so just like one is here, there will be one here, one here, one here. This will not look weird at all. For the top here, we will do something similar as well. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Well, we need just one here. We can find a way. However, the live stream finished here. I have to go really, as usual. And this is the final result of what we achieved today. I think it's turning out pretty nice. I really like it. And everything will be modular. So let's say this will be our standard length for the wall. You can get many of them as you want for the wall. So once this one is finished, this one will be one part. This one will be one part. Then we will have the tower separated. And I have to figure out the tower itself is like this, and we have the connection here and here, but maybe we can make it also angular, so we will have one connection here and one on the opposite side, or one here and one here at 90 degrees, I think. So the same tower, you will have the straight version and angle version. So you can decide where to connect, if connecting here or connecting here for the tower. I think is the best solution. Two variants of each tower should be enough. Even because the angle, you can rotate it, you know. Yes, if you have the angle, yes, you can rotate it 360 degrees. So whatever you want, the part, yes, you can do it. I think it's the best. Thanks for having us, boss. Thank you, as usual, for being with me during this live stream. I think we had, well, I had quite a lot of fun. It's a really interesting scale. I love it. It's very small. Consider that a minifigure. One thing before going. Import. Well, actually not import. I need the aircraft ordinance just because I need a minifigure, okay? Consider that a minifigure is this big. So if you want a wall castle, just imagine how big it should be. So if this is a minifigure, this is not even a door for a little house. It's just a door. So this is the minifigure. This door is the equivalent of this one, of this little thing here. So you have the same equivalent, okay? So let's imagine how big will be your castle in minifigure. This way you can have fun having a very beautiful castle without necessarily a lot of space, and especially a lot of money, because it will cost much less this way. And that's it. Now I really have to go, so I say you goodbye. Have a nice day, have a nice dinner, lunch, whatever time is there, and I see you on Saturday with the official video, and the next week with another live stream. Bye.